Hey guys, this is Natural Soap Man once again, and in this video I'm actually going to be reviewing another soap by Dr. Squatch. This is their latest main addition to their main lineup, the Birchwood Breeze. Now I'm super excited to share my thoughts and opinions. I think this is a really good one and I can't wait to share them with you guys. So let's get right into the video. And check it out guys, this is Dr. Squatch's Birchwood Breeze. And as you can tell, we got a new logo, a new box, new design. So let's quickly take a closer look at it, This is actually my first opportunity of getting a chance to look at the new logo and their new box. So kind of excited about it. So let's take a closer look. So right away, I think the first thing, as you can tell, they got an entirely new logo. They redesigned our Squatch man here. I have to say right away, I really like the new logo. The colors are way more distinguishable. It looks way more professional, way more high quality. I can much easier read everything. Like Dr. Squatch is much more eligible. I like the design of the box itself. It looks like a wood grain, give it a more quote unquote natural look. The colors, everything is just more distinguished. Just higher quality everywhere. So that's pretty cool. That's Dr. Squatch's new box, new logo, and that gives me a chance to actually look at it for the first time. So, but with that being said, now we looked at the box, let's move on to the soap itself. We're gonna take a closer look at the soap. So let's move right along. And here we have the soap itself. So let's go ahead and zoom in, take a closer look at the soap itself. And very quickly, as you notice, it has like a palish brownish color. It has some like speckles in there. And it almost reminds me of like any dessert or treat that features like cookies and cream type of deal. I don't know why, but it just gives me those vibes. Yeah, but I don't know, like it actually looks like you can take a bite out of it. It actually looks kind of delicious actually, to be honest, if I would say so. But no, it's a very nice looking little bar of soap. But that is the Birchwood Breeze. That's what it looks like up close and personal. But now let's go ahead and move on to the ingredients and take a closer look at those guys. And all right, my friends, I'm gonna go ahead and post the ingredients on the screen for you guys to check those out. And as you tell, pretty much with all the Dr. Squatch soaps, you're gonna have your main oils and some shea butter. And in this case, for the Birchwood Breeze, you actually have 2 exfoliators. You're gonna have your Birchwood bark and the Pumice, which is just a volcanic rock, which is pretty cool. It makes for like a medium grit, and so which is super interesting there. And one ingredient I kind of want to highlight a little bit here is one actually never had an opportunity to ever talk about. This is actually our first time coming across this ingredient, I'm pretty sure actually, and that's a Niaouli. I think I'm pronouncing that right. If not, I apologize. And a Niaouli is actually a cousin of the tea tree. It has a lot of awesome benefits for our health, not just for our skin, but focusing just on the skin, just to list a couple of the benefits, just for you to be kind of aware and just understand like how just powerful the ingredient is. As it has been known to like have anti-aging properties. That's like tones and tightens up the skin. It actually like promotes like blood circulation, like to give you like a more youthful look. It also helps with like sun damage. It's antifungal, antimicrobial, things like that. It helps reduce oiliness, prevents skin acne and blemishes and things like that. But like I said, I'm pretty sure it's like our first time coming across this ingredient. So just wanted to kind of bring it to your attention and just show you how cool it is. But with that being said, now we looked at the ingredients, let's move on to the next part of the video where we do a sniff test. And I always try my best to describe how the heck this bar of soap smells like. So let's get right into it. Yeah, so let's go ahead and do the sniff test. This is where I basically try my best to describe how the Birchwood Breeze actually smells. Some of you probably already know, if you follow Dr. Squatch, you know they actually came out with a Birchwood Breeze deodorant. And so you're probably right away wondering if they smell similar. I'm gonna go ahead and say yes, they do. Very, very, very similar. I'll actually leave a link if you wanna go watch it. That was my last week's episode where I reviewed their deodorant. So, but I will say the only difference between those two, like the deodorant smelled like a little more concentrated, a little stronger, like it was more focused. This is a little more subtle, not so harsh, I guess, or so like concentrated, so strong, I guess. Definitely more subtle. But very similar to the deodorant though, guys. I know it says Birchwood. I know it says like a woodsy smell. And yes, it's there. It does have a woodsy smell. It's very light on the woodsy smell. But for me, man, I'm telling you, I get more of a clean sheet, clean linen type of vibe. I just get that. I get those type of vibes from it. And I really do like it. I like the way this smells. I actually, I'm really glad they made this into a soap, and I'm really glad they made this into the lineup because it's very much different from the other soaps. The other soaps, every one of them always feels like they're a little bit trying to press the matter that this is a man's soap, right? Like it's way more masculine. This one, it just feels kind of pull back the reins on that a little bit and just allowed it to be what it is. I just get those vibes. In fact, actually, I would even consider it's almost to the point where it's like even neutral. Like if you told me that a young lady would use this, I would not be surprised. It just has just such a well-balanced smell where it's not overly masculine, overly aggressive. It's such a laid-back, gentle, just a very calming, soothing smell, and I think a lot of people are gonna like this. And guys, honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if this actually became one of the more popular soaps or smells, just because it doesn't try. It just feels like it doesn't try so hard to be masculine. It just lets it be itself, and it just feels so effortless. And it's one of those weird things where because it just doesn't try to be masculine, it is what it is. It ends up being masculine, right? It's a weird thing. It's just, I think a lot of people are gonna like this, and I think you're gonna like it as well, honestly. And if you're new to Dr. Squatch, I think you should definitely check this one out. Especially if you're looking for a wide variety of things, and if you're been using Dr. Squatch for years, I definitely think I definitely think you should throw this in your lineup at some point and give it a shot. It's just a really good smell at the end of the day. But guys, I hope that helps you a little bit. I hope that kind of gives you a better idea of what to expect with it. It's a sweeter, woodsy, clean linen type of thing with a little woodsy in there. The Birch is amazing here. It's just soft, gentle, and relaxing, and just a very pleasant smell overall, and I think you should definitely give it a shot. So with that being said, guys, I hope that gives you a better idea of what it smells like. Let's move on to the next part of the video where we do our lather test, see if it has a good lather or not, and then we'll bring it back for concluding thoughts. So let's get ready. Alright guys, welcome back. Let's start wrapping up the video. Let's kind of go over everything and ultimately do an overall impression of the soap itself. First and foremost, we finally got a chance to see the new logo, the new box, what that looks like. Overall, I really like the new design. I think it's easier to just read. I mean, it looks much more professional, higher quality, just more eligible, right? I mean, the little Squatch guy looks like he literally belongs on like some type of adult cartoon show, right? Like Family Guy or Futurama or something like that, right? You know what I mean? He really looks like he belongs on some kind of show like that. I mean, he looks really good. So I gotta give him props for that. I like the wood grain in the box itself. Like, it's just cool. I dig it. So 2 thumbs up there. I really like the new design. So I just wanted to kind of speak on that a little bit. That we looked at the soap, what it looked like up close and personal. Got like that pale beige look, kind of thing. Looked like a little cookies and cream. Looked like some type of dessert. Looked delicious, right? Really cool there. We got a better chance of looking at the ingredients. Some really awesome ingredients. As always with Dr. Squatch, being an all-natural bar soap. We kind of pointed out the Niaouli. which is a very powerful ingredient. Really cool introduction to that ingredient. It has a lot of really awesome benefits to your skin's health. We got a chance to really talk about the smell. It has a very nice, pleasant smell. I think it's an amazing smell. It's one of the things where it doesn't try too hard. It knows what it is. It's very calm, gentle, just a pleasant smell. And I think a lot of people are really gonna like the smell. Seriously, just one of those things where because it doesn't try too hard, it ends up being more manly. It's a weird thing. But it works. It just really works, and I really approve the smell. Good job. Looked at the lather test, as always. Solid lather. A good lather is very, very important, because that just means you have to use less of the soap to get a good lather for you, meaning the soap will last longer for you. Whereas opposed if it has a bad lather, it means you gotta rub the soap more, use up more of the soap, which means it won't last as long. But overall, my overall thoughts of the Birchwood Breeze is a big 2 thumbs up. I really like the soap. Just a good change of pace, breath of fresh air from Dr. Squatch. A lot of their soaps, they typically tend to be a little more, kind of try to push an envelope, a little more masculine, right? Which isn't a bad thing. I really like a lot of their soaps, obviously. But this was just a really nice change of pace. It kind of pulled back a little bit, did something a little different. And I'm glad they added to their lineup. It's a very welcomed addition, and if you haven't tried this one yet, man, I think you should. I absolutely recommend giving it a shot. I enjoyed it, and I think a lot of people are going to enjoy it. I think you will as well. It's especially if you enjoy their other soaps, I really think you're going to like this one as well. I would definitely add it to your lineup, or if you're new to Dr. Squatch, I think this is a great this is a good starting point, man, too, because like I said, it's definitely different, and it's kind of one of those things like it's on the opposite side of the spectrum, where you can throw it in the mix and you get a good variety of what Dr. Squatch is all about. So I think it's a very versatile and a very flexible soap where anyone, seasoned vet, right, or the rookie coming in, put them in, coach. But I think it's a good one. I think it's a good one, guys. But that was my thoughts. Those are my opinions. Overall, I think it's a solid recommendation from me, guys. I got nothing against it. I think it did well. Performance-wise, being an exfoliator, I love exfoliators. It wasn't too prickly. It wasn't like the pine tar, was like a harsh grit, right? It's a more medium grit, a lighter grit. But there's still a prick to it, right? It felt like a little bit of a light medium grit sandpaper kind of deal. That's what it felt like more. But after you use it, definitely left the skin nice and smooth. And like most exfoliators, I like exfoliators in general, but this one's a really nice one. And so nice exfoliation, good natural, nice all natural ingredients, good overall performance. That's all I got, guys. It's just a good soap. I think it's worth your time. I think if you're especially a fan of Dr. Squatch, I think you should give it a try, honestly. So with that being said, though, guys, that wraps up the video. Thank you so much. I hope this kind of makes up your mind or something. If you got any more questions, by all means, ask me in the comments below. I'll be more than happy. I've been using it for a while now. Just big plus for me. So, but till next time, guys, this wraps up this video. This is another review. Thank you so much for giving me your time. Till next time, this is Natural Soap Man, and I'll see you next Tuesday with another review, guys. So, bye-bye.